Eyeball tattoos. A lot of people have asked me about eyeball tattoos, and they really think that you tattooed the eyeball, but I tell them that's not the case. This is actually an injection that they put into the eyes.
Like, I know a few people with them. I think they're super cool. I don't think I could do it myself.
The only thing that concerned me is there is a percentage, apparently you can go blind, and that's what scares me. But I think it's really cool, and I'd love to have it done.
I like it because it's creepy. You know, it almost looks like something out of a horror movie.
Interestingly enough, my dad has macular degeneration, so he gets shots in his eye. He's had like 60 shots over a number of years to slow down because it can cause blindness. And he talks to me about getting these shots, and I'm like, ugh. So I don't even think I'd be able to do it.
It's crazy, you know. It's up to everyone, as I said before, but you have no idea what's gonna happen in 10 years, if the ink goes over the lens or all that stuff. I was thinking a lot about that.
Actually, I would like to have my eyeball tattoos, but I think I'm pushed for that.
It looks sick as, but man, I wouldn't tattoo eyeballs because I just don't know how deep it goes, and I don't want to, you know, stuff up somebody's eyesight, because then, man, they would end up looking like bird box and be walking around like.
It looks pretty badass. I like it, but it's nothing for me. I'm too scared to do that. People getting their eyeballs tattooed, I think that it's nature's way of just getting rid of stupid people, I guess. So they become blind and die or something. I don't know. I don't know why somebody would do it.
Oh man, when people get the whites of their eyes tattooed, that's a little bit extreme for me. Like, again, to each their own. I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I could ever do it to anybody, like apply it.
Just trips me out, man. Cool. I mean, you know.
Would I do one? Hell no. I feel like I would make someone go blind or ruin their life in one way or the other.
That's probably a little bit far for me. Again, it's kind of to each their own. I genuinely try not to judge people.
No comment. Don't know anything about it, so I like to speak to things I know about, or I feel like I sound like an idiot. So, would I get it? No. Do I understand it? Hell no.
Oh, the sclera tattoos. Again, people do whatever you want. I actually work with a woman who got hers done. And one thing that she said to me is she understood it was gonna change her life and change the amount of attention she got, but she did not understand how much it would do so.
I love it. I was thinking about doing it by myself, for myself, a long time, but as soon as I heard that there's a 50% chance to blind that eye, I need my eyes.
I don't know about that one. That's pretty taboo to me right there. I mean, that's your vision too. I wouldn't do anything to tamper with my vision. You know what I mean? Life is beautiful. I want to see it, you know?
They're kind of scary when you look at someone that has a whole black eye, but I don't care. If someone likes it, he can do it. I wouldn't do it, but if someone likes it, I can judge it, you know?
I think they're really interesting to look at. Like, it's a massive personality change, you know, like when you actually see somebody with them, it's so striking. It's something you don't see super often.
It's kind of like getting your whole face tattooed. It's just one of those things where you're going to be stared at constantly. So if you don't mind being stared at everywhere you go, then, and if you want to look, you know, a little out of the norm, a little freaky maybe, you know.
I do not approve of getting your eyeball tattooed, but I'm also not judgmental either, and if you do have your eyeball tattooed, then more power to you.
I met a girl at London Convention and she had hers done, and I thought they were awesome. That's why I wanted mine done.
And from what I gathered to the eyeball tattoos, I think they inject them, and I think they're injected into either the sclera or they go, I don't think they go into the actual eyeball, the aqueous humor, medical terminology. So I don't think I can do it.
I think it's huge danger. You never know what's gonna happen in 20 years, you know, when the black goes over the lens, or it's crazy in my opinion, you know. You can lose your vision. No, not for me.
I would never do it myself because the eye is like an onion, I guess, and it has many layers. And if you go too far, you kind of gonna not be able to see. And if you, I don't know, like I wouldn't do it myself. I wouldn't do it to anybody. To each their own. Like, I'm not condemning it. It's just, it's not my thing, and I wouldn't do it to someone because I'd be scared to hurt them real bad.
Each person has their own opinion, and you know, if they're a grown-ass adult, they can make their own decisions. But don't take that shit lightly. Like, you can go blind. You can have very bad reactions to it. So no matter what it is, whether it's an eyeball tattoo, whether it's a hand tattoo, whether it's body modification and implants, all of that stuff, know your consequences. Don't get that, and then if something goes wrong, go back and go, oh, well, this person's an asshole because they let me do it. That's on you. Like, you know, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, and if you don't do it, or it's your own damn fault.
So when I seen that, from what I understand, the eyeball tattoo was started in prison by two brothers that were locked up, and they stole pens from somewhere, and then they stole a friggin' needle from the dispensary, and they ended up shooting actual writing ink into their eyes. That's what I understand about it.